half of something. And half of an even number is much simpler than half of an odd number. So I'm going to choose 246. And then you're going to find that we're going to get a 0, so I'm going to have to choose another one in a second. And if you see that, like I can see that quickly because, you know, I've done math for a long time. So if you see that, pick a different number off the bat, okay? But we'll see it here pretty quickly. So again, let's say my fraction said 1/3 x. What would be my good options to choose? Anna?
369.
369, okay? So that would be a better choice than 1, 2, and 3. So you don't have to work with the fractions. Okay, so let's choose 2. And this is where we're going to see that you're going to get a 0. Yeah. So 1/2 times 2 is 1. Minus 1 would give me 0. So I'm going to go and I'm going to change it to a -2. So 1/2 times a -2, and just, you know, if you're not great with working with fractions, 1/2's kind of an easier one because half of an even number, you can do that pretty simply. But if you're not, then use your calculator, okay? 1/2 times -2 is a -1, and then -1 minus 1 is -2. And then my 4. Half of 4 minus 1. This would be a good time to remind you that I personally would not be working these out, but I also have more experience working with math. So if you are in a position where you don't have to work it out, and you can go to the table and go, half of 4 is 3 minus 1, half of 4 is 3. Wow! Half of 4 is 2 minus 1 is 1. You can do the mental math and not work it out. Please do. You don't get extra points for working it out. It's 3 points for the table, 3 points for the graph. It's right or wrong. Okay? If you don't need to do this algebra that I'm showing, don't do it. But certainly do it if you need to. So half of 4 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. And then my third one, y equals 1/2 times 6 minus 1. 1/2 of 6 is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So I've got -2, -2. 4, 1, and 6, 2. We've got our line. When you draw that line, please again make sure you go all the way through the points with arrows on both sides.
Do we have to draw the line?
Yes, definitely draw the line. Yep.
If your line is really like this way, this is not
Yep. Just so the 3 points are in a line. If you notice that the 3 points aren't in a line though, then you'll know you're wrong. But yeah. Kidding, I can't get mine that straight either.
Notability has a thing where you.
Oh yeah, if you hold it, actually if you hold it down,
The straight line.
you can get a really straight line because you just go and it straightens it for you. That won't work with pencil and paper obviously, but. Okay, our last one, which is probably the hardest of the algebra. So x is 1. So 3 minus 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Minus 2y is 12. I'm going to get y alone, so I'm going to minus the 3. So negative 2y equals 9. And divide by negative 2. I like fractions, so I would read it like that, but you could make that negative 4.5. And again, I really don't care what, that didn't sound very nice, but I don't have a preference to what you choose, okay? I didn't mean I don't care what you choose. So let's choose 2. 3 times 2 minus 2y is 12. So I'm going to work that out. Oh my gosh, I know I went way over 15. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 2y equals 12. Subtract your 6 from both sides. Negative 2y is positive 6. And divide by negative 2. And y is a negative 3. And our last one. 3 times 3 minus 2y equals 12. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 2y is 12. Again, same algebra every question. You multiply, you subtract, and we divide by negative 2. So subtract your 9. Negative 2y equals 3. And divide by negative 2. And y is a negative 3 over 2. Or in decimal form, negative 1.5. Again, which I don't have a preference which way you do. So 1, negative 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, negative 3. And 3, negative 1.5.